Hey guys, so I've been delaying this moment for quite some time to post a new video about the progress, the updates, my app, and so on. I am always thinking that the lights are not good, the sound is not good, the whatever is not good. So I've just pressed record now and let's see what's happened. So basically, as you could see from the title or from the thumbnail, in mid-June, my current contract is gonna end. So I've decided to go full time in working on my app, and it's gonna be fun because I plan to do that for a few months, maybe this summer, maybe a bit more. I don't know. But for context, I start working on my app that is a life tracker in November. And after that, it took me like 1 month until December to launch it. And it went quite well in terms of the users because my first post that it was on Threads got viral, and that was basically plus 60 users overnight. So it was quite good. And after that, I still keep posting about, yeah, daily, 3 times a day, 5 times a day, 9 times a day. So quite a bit. I've also tried to post on Reddit, on YouTube, Shorts, creating blogs. So I work quite a bit on the content side, on the marketing side, just to make sure that I'm increasing the user count. And it was quite good because currently I'm having over 3,000 users, and this is quite nice. But to get to 3,000 users, it took me like 4+ months of everyday work. And also every day, I also had a full-time job, still having it for a bit more. So it's challenging. It's challenging for an indie hacker to do that part-time. Is challenging. But yeah, what's my hope? I hope that maybe in a few months I'm gonna get to a decent revenue. I don't know, maybe 1K MRR until the end of the year. That will be quite magic. But currently the numbers are quite lower. I don't know, over 100 euro monthly recurring revenue. So maybe 10x more. But since I'm gonna be full time, I'm gonna focus like 80% on the marketing. I'm gonna create those type of videos. I don't know. I'm gonna share my progress. So first thing first, let me share some numbers since many of you may be interested in this. So let's start with the revenue cut. Okay. So yeah, here basically I made around $100 almost. And if we switch to lemon squeeze, I'm having about 600 euros, and that's basically total revenue until this point. The monthly recurring revenue it's around 100 euros, a bit more maybe. So definitely not a lot of money, but the good part is that I'm getting quite a bit of users. As you can see here, there are over 3,000 users, and on the last couple of days, I had a few spikes of new users. And let me go a bit back in time. Here is when I've launched the iOS application, and I got 400 users or something like that in 2 days, 3 days. So it went quite well. And in terms of users that are using the application daily, yeah, around 100 on average, more or less, so it depends. So there is a long way to go, but the people are using the application, so that's a good sign. Now, marketing wise, how I got here, what I did, and yeah, all the things. So, as I said earlier, first thing that I did was to post on Threads, and that's currently the number one channel for me since I've generated over 70% of my total users. So it's quite good. Next, I'm posting quite a few shorts on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I have no idea how many users I got from that one because usually I'm just creating the video and I'm adding small text there like logged.live or something like that, hoping that people are gonna access it. So not the best strategy here, but it is what it is. Next, Reddit. I had quite a good track there. So I had multiple posts that got viral or number one in the specific category. But the bad part for me, at least, is that I don't know if I had 40 users in total from Reddit. So it's not a great channel for me, at least. I should try soon to do the same thing that I did, but for my iOS app, since my app is basically web based and iOS. So basically, you can sync the data between the application. And soon I plan to also launch an Android version since many people asked for that. And I feel like that's the good patch since you can use the application basically from every device that you have. What next? After the Reddit, X Twitter. I tried that. For me, it simply is not working. I'm getting like 10 views, 20 views for posts that I'm having on threads that get like 10,000 views or even more. I have one post that got over 300,000 views, and that's a lot. That's a lot. What else? Paid ads. I've tried that. For some reason in my mind, it was that if I spend more money on this, I'm gonna have more users. And I did get some users from there, but not as many as I wanted. And the funny thing is that I think that I got one or two people that actually paid for a subscription. And in total, I spent over €1,000, something like 1,000, I don't know, 1,400 euros. So that's a lot. But what I wanted was to test, try to see what works, what is not working, and so on. So that's a thing that I'm gonna skip for now until my funnel it's better. Yeah, I think that I covered everything. Also, I did not have the launch on Product Hunt yet. I'm planning to do that at some point. I heard that many people had good results with it. I have no idea, I never tried that, but maybe after I'm gonna have also the Android app live, I should, since I'm gonna cover quite a few platforms at that point. But overall, marketing, I'm trying to do everything. Even now, I'm start doing long form videos, and as you can see, I feel a bit uncomfortable doing that speaking. But yeah, that's the beginning. So now, what this app actually does and how I got the idea.
And this is how I've used to track my life before. Tables, checkboxes, text. It worked, but it felt empty, just words on a screen. I wanted to see more progress, not just read it. So I made this. It tracks your habits, your tasks, your focus time, your goals, and lets you compete and share your progress. Now let me show you how it works. This is where you start. 4 simple tasks to learn how the app works. Create a habit, check it off, add a task, completed. That's it, and you're ready. Habits live here. You can track them in different ways. Simple check, multi-check, daily, weekly, a few times a week, and so on. And if you're a developer, you can even sync your GitHub activities. Tasks are simple. What do you need to do today? Add it, do it, check it off. You can have tags, priorities, and even plan ahead. By the way, you have one main task to pick per day. and other secondary ones. Now for the focus timer, pick a time and start. You can track a free session or link it to a task. You can use the Pomodoro or just simple tracking. Let's move to goals. You can set them for a month, a quarter, a year, or even 3 years. This is the leaderboard. See who made the best mount. Earn badges, compare your progress, and this is your public page. Share it if you want. The app does way more than I just said here, but you got the idea. Track your life, see your progress, stay consistent, and at the end of the day, it's free. So, see you inside.
This started as a web application, and I know this month I've launched the iOS app, and it's way better. 8 of 10 people are using the iOS app. I'm looking at the people that are new, so I'm really glad that I built the iOS app. The next goal is to also create an Android version for this, since many are asking for this. But getting there. And now the main reason why I've decided just to press record now. So basically, I need to wait for 1 more hour and 30 minutes until the usage is gonna be resetted. So yeah, back to work in a bit. See you.